Alright, so in this video I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Pittsburgh 12-ton air hydraulic bottle jack. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox all this. First off, you get the owner or instruction manual. Get a handle here for the valve release on the hydraulic jack. They're probably about 10 to 12 inches in length. And here's the jack itself. Also, that was included in the bag is what appears to be an extra bag of extra seals. There's a whole bunch of seals in there. So I'm inspecting this really quick here for any damage. Doesn't appear to have any. So I'll go ahead and unwrap the air hose here. Cool. So before I go any further, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the fluid level on this. So it's always a good idea when you get a new jack. It doesn't matter if from Harbor Freight or whatever company. It's best that you always check the fluid and pick up a bottle of hydraulic and jack oil or hydraulic oil. I'm sure some of it's probably leaked out during shipping, which usually ends up happening anyways. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Okay, so I filled it up just a little too much, but I'm going to go ahead and bleed this jack, or bleed the air from the system. And I'm going to go ahead and pump the jack a couple times just to bleed out the air. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up my mess here. I'm going to go ahead and raise up my jack all the way to the top, see if this thing works or not. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and release the valve here. The only thing I got to do now is try out the air valve. Alright, so here it goes. It's pretty quiet. Huh. I thought it would be louder. I know it's much louder on YouTube videos. Wow, this thing is cool. So when I first hooked up my air, I had 100 psi on the air compressor, and now it's down to 90 even. So my air compressor holds about 50 gallons of air, so I guess it's not bad. I have an 80-gallon compressor behind me, and I'll go ahead and I'll try that another time. But hey, it wasn't bad. Not bad for my little compressor here, my little portable. And I really thought this thing was going to be much louder, but not at all. So I've seen online that people, I guess the previous models didn't have a muffler, and they were extremely loud. There's a muffler here on the side that muffles that air compressor sound, or the actual air compressor motor, and it's pretty quiet. This time I'm gonna go ahead and depress the trigger here, and this thing has a little lock on there. I'm going to go ahead and activate that and see how that works. So I'll push down here and slide this back. I'm gonna go ahead and lift this thing up one more time just to see what or how it acts at 80 psi. The recommended air pressure would be 110 to 120 psi. So I know this thing probably under stress, it probably won't even lift at 80 psi, but I'm gonna go ahead and try this again. So here goes at 70 psi. Alright, that's it. So I guess that's the demonstration on the Pittsburgh or Harbor Freight 12-ton air hydraulic bottle jack. Now this one I'll probably have another video when I'm done with my project. What I'm going to be doing is building a homemade press, which should come out cool. Either that or I don't know. It's gonna be pretty much a bending press is what it's gonna be. I'll go ahead and make an update video after I have my press made up or all built. Looks pretty cool. The only downside to this one is the air valve. I liked the air valve on the 20-ton, which had a better feel to the valve itself, and this one is just really short travel, and the handle just feels, I don't know, it just feels it's much harder to press down. Now this one would be a good upgrade to the 12-ton hydraulic press or hydraulic shop press from Harbor Freight. You could also stick a 20-ton on that one, but it's not bad for what I picked this up. It was around $59.99 plus tax after the 25% off coupon. But anyways, that's it for this video. I want to thank you for watching and see you on the next one.